what up? This is J-Mac, representing Beyond Physics, head nod suite, producer, DJ. I mean, it's fun. It's taking tracks, samples, songs that either people know or don't know, and shedding light to it, flipping it in your own way. You know, I mean, I like introducing people to shit they don't know nothing about. I mean, not to be a cliche, but J Dilla changed my life. And I didn't know that I was in love with J Dilla's music until I found out who he was. Like, everything that got me into hip hop was touched by him, so it was kind of crazy. It wasn't until later on that you figure out that this music is produced by somebody. You know, you hear a Common record and you think Common made that shit, and it's somebody else that did it. So I think musically he's probably the biggest influence. And then obviously there's tons of artists around Detroit that certainly helped push me in that direction. And obviously old beat battles with Knox and Mixo and Stereo Boys and Valid for sure. You know, Tuesday nights, Old Miami.
Lit, boy. Oh, man.
So I feel like it was a time where it was a melting pot of just, you know, lots of dope people feeding off of one another, building with one another, and it pushed us along.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe P and I have a project coming out we're working on. It's called Muse, Monster Under Zug. So we've got 6-7 tracks that we've got in the process, and then I'm working on some new stuff for the new Beyond Physics, like full album called Paulie's House. Because it all started at Paulie's house. So, and then I've got about 8 to 10 tracks for my first instrumental project, which has been on hiatus for years. I feel like one of those dudes that said it's coming out and hasn't come out, and said it's coming out and hasn't come out. So I finally have kind of sat down and really focused on it. So be ready for Dig Dastardly. Like, genre-wise, or like, I mean, it definitely started off. Rock has always been my base, just because I grew up knowing it. So to me, that's always kind of, and it's kind of weird because I don't think a lot of dudes realize how much dope shit are on rock records. So it started off with a lot of rock stuff. And then it's
like hard rock, like
no, like what I would call like prog rock, progressive rock, like not like 90s alternative, but like 60s, 70s, coming out of like psychedelic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Kind of the in between of. Is there dope stuff, hard rock for sure, but it's a little bit too.
Psychedelic stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's trippy. It's got weird sounds. The prog stuff was great because it was like jazz fusion meets rock. I mean, I could pull crazy records out right now, prog rock style. And then it changed. And then I obviously went through. I love chopping up soul and funk records. Jazz is something I haven't touched a whole lot with, not because there isn't a lot of dope stuff, but traditional jazz to me is just, I don't know, it's kind of art on its own. So I have a hard time, like, I don't know, very experimental. So to me, to like change that experimental sometimes I just haven't gotten there yet. And then lately it's been synth records, weird synth, like Moog, analog keyboard stuff.
You got
Tomita.
Bohansen.
Oh yeah, I got all the Bohansen stuff. Bohansen is like what prog rock kind of is. That jazz fusion, mixing in mood, mixing in these synth kind of sounds, and so yeah, that's kind of the last couple of years in terms of digging for sure. lately, my biggest thing digging wise has been like not necessarily for sample purposes, like a lot of like disco and boogie and modern soul records to play out, like stuff that just feels good and makes people want to move. I mean, I still would like to chop it, but it's probably not shit that people would want to rap to, but it'll definitely make people dance. So, but yeah, I guess that's the last 3 years kind of in a nutshell. So yeah, 100 records to, I don't know, 5,000 records in like 5 years, 6 years. That's a lot.